Doesn't it behove government to offer a helping hand to Tata right now to get them over this hump?
Well, that's what government needs to do. Of course, state aid rules mean that government's prevented from doing what's necessary. You know, we as a member, you know, in our membership of the European Union, we're prevented from intervening as the way that other governments can. And if you look at what happened in America, for example, you know, Chinese dumping went on there. The Americans put an appropriate tariff tax on the import of steel. Problem solved.
Yeah, 266% tariff versus 24% in the EU.
Sorry, I missed that.
Well, I'll just put specific numbers on the point you were making. In America, they slapped a 266% tariff on steel imports from China. In the EU, it's 24%. That's the difference.
Yeah, well, look, in here, we have to follow the guidelines from Brussels, don't we? Our government is pretty powerless in setting its own tariff for the UK.
And yet the unions say, don't they, in South Wales, that even notwithstanding those EU rules, and those rules have been in place for a fairly long time, we've had time to get used to them, there are still things government can do within the framework that you're talking about.
Look, I'm not a politician. I can only give you my business take on this. We have, you know, I'm looking after our company, our employees, and, you know, I want to make sure that there's a viable steel industry going forward for, you know, indefinitely, you know. But to do that, we have to get control back to our elected ministers, and we don't have that control. If you go to a minister over an issue that's coming out of Brussels, whether it's tariffs or whether it's over-regulation, we're simply told nothing we can do about it, Brussels rules.